Welcome to the Daily Gospel of John. So glad you've chosen to watch today. I'm going to read a fairly large passage, 24 to 34 in John 9, to capture the context of what's going on here with this man born blind, healed by Jesus, and under an inquisition now from the Pharisees. A second time they summoned the man who had been blind. "Give glory to God," they said. "We know this man is a sinner." He replied, "Whether he is a sinner or not, I don't know. One thing I do know, I was blind, but now I see." Then they asked him, "What did he do to you? How did he open your eyes?" He answered, "I have told you already, and you did not listen. Why do you want to hear it again? Do you want to become his disciples too?" Then they hurled insults at him and said, "You are this fellow's disciple. We are disciples of Moses. We know that God spoke to Moses, but as for this fellow, we don't even know where he comes from." The man answered, "Now that is remarkable. You don't know where he comes from, yet he opened my eyes. We know that God does not listen to sinners. He listens to the godly man who does his will. Nobody has ever heard of opening the eyes of a man born blind. If this man were not from God, he could do nothing." To this they replied, "You were steeped in sin at birth. How dare you lecture us?" And they threw him out. I just love this guy. He's just a humble man, born blind, doesn't have a lot of religious pedigrees, hadn't been to the seminary or rabbinical school. He has common sense, and he knows what God has done for him personally. And nobody can argue with what he's experienced. He was blind, he said, but now he sees. He doesn't know all the details, doesn't know all the religious dogmatic arguments. He just knows that the God who is has transformed his life. And what I love about this man is that he's courageous. He's bold. It's just admirable. And he even gives the jab to these guys a little bit. These are religious phonies. They're hypocrites. And they're on their little inquisition because they're ticked off because Jesus made mud on the Sabbath and put it on this man's eyes. And that's a big no-no to them. And so they're willing to look past the healing of a man born blind and make a big deal out of the fact that Jesus broke their tradition by making mud. And this guy's willing to get in their face, even though he knows it means that he'll be excommunicated from the synagogue, excommunicated from the whole Jewish culture, because he's declaring that he's a believer in Jesus Christ. He is courageous. So admirable. I hope that for you and I, that we would stand up for what we know is true. I saw a bumper sticker. Some bumper stickers are awesome. This bumper sticker said, "Speak the truth, even if your voice trembles." I pray that that would be the case in your life and mine, regardless of the consequences, that we would speak truth. Well, God bless. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.